Another shipment of knives came in. And they're going to be in the boxes, a lot of them. And I'm going to open up the boxes real quick because the boxes of knives are very much part of the collectability of a knife and the value of a knife when you purchase a knife, if it comes with the box or the papers. A lot of boxes can be really interesting, such as, let's take this old Henkel's box, which is an outdoor knife. Take a look at this knife. It's a really, really interesting box, as you can see. It's got the old writing on it. It's got the old price tag of $82.50 on it. It's got an old stock number. Really interesting stuff. And it just adds value and character to your purchase. Comes with a fantastic sheath. Look at this interesting sheath. It's got a nice retention system. Interesting old knife. Stag. Very beautiful, gorgeous knife. Got your jimping back here. And it's all milled also. This is all one solid piece of metal. It's not, they don't add the bolsters later and rivet them on. This is actually one unit of metal. They don't make knives like this anymore. They really don't. Really cool knife. You can choke up on this. It's got a really very interesting knife. Let's take a look at another knife that I picked up. Here's a old Henry, and it comes with a box. And the paperwork's also really interesting when you get an old knife. It talks about the old warranty work. Really interesting stuff. Beautiful sheath it comes with. Beautiful. This is a 162 Schrade. Really nice little knife. Schrade really made some outstanding knives for the working man or the hunter. Just real solid knives. Now this is an example of the difference between this one and the Henkel's I just showed you, is that these bolsters were added later. So the one piece of material goes all the way down. You got a solid tang, and then they add the bolsters and the liners later. This is how most knives are put together. The Pumas and the old Henkel's, a lot of the German knives used one solid piece of milled material, which is, it's really expensive to do that. You guys know that I love these little choppers. Love these things. I've got a bunch of these. Just a real solid piece of material. This is issued to the British, and it's actually a UN tool, and it just has a lot of power. So, you singing over there, sweetie? It's an old Uncle Henry knife. You know, Buck made knives that are exactly like this, but I got to tell you, the Schrades, in my opinion, were just built a lot better than the Bucks ever were.
Bessie, what you gonna do?
Just absolutely beautiful. I really like these old Henrys. Beautiful sheath. And also the paperwork is what makes it really interesting too, is you got the old Schrade warranty paperwork that comes with it. Just really neat. And it's just kind of cool for the collector. Get that later. Got an old Gerber. Not too interesting, just typical user knife. Another Gerber. Look at this one. This is a pony knife. You guys can See that? And like a lot of knives that were made in Japan, really high quality. It says Pony. Let me write that down. It says Valor stainless. It's got a just real nice lockup. Just an absolutely beautiful blade, razor sharp. Just really gorgeous. The Japanese knives back then were very affordable and just really great little slicers. Here's another beauty I got. This is another Japanese knife, and this was actually an advertisement knife for clean tools. And look at this. Look how beautiful that locks up. Just gorgeous. Really nice knife. But because it was made in Japan probably back in the 80s or 70s, it was very affordable. So that people could afford to give something like that away. Let's check this out. Look at this old timer Schrade. Now Schrade really just, I'm telling you, they just made the best working knives. And look at this. I mean, full tang, just an absolute awesome hunter. This is a 1400T. Comes with a very functional sheath that's plastic lined, just really functional. Schrade really makes some outstanding blades. Just real working knives. Kershaw, they just make fantastic stuff, period. If you're looking for a large knife that's very lightweight, this is your ticket right here. This is an old Kershaw 1015. Very lightweight knife. And it's just really beautiful. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Really beautiful knife. What else do we have here? Oh. You don't see this very often at all. Let's just move these razor implements out of the way. Look at this. Buck knives. Kalinga. Very beautiful box. Comes with all the paperwork. Talking about the knife. Got some more paperwork back here. Talking about a world from the president of Buck Knives. Beautiful leather sheath. Just absolutely gorgeous. This is a knife that's just absolutely custom quality. Look at how beautiful that is. It's like really fine micarta handles. Just beautiful, razor sharp, full tang, just beautiful. They don't make these no more. Just beautiful. What's this? Woo, this thing's old. Huh? Well, let's unbox it and see what it is. It's a case Bowie knife. Now they made a whole bunch of different types. This comes with the box. It says, Mr. Dealer, remove for display. Okay. Look at this. Is that neat or what? Brass lined, beautiful sheath, case XX. That's beautiful. And take a look at this knife. The brass is of historical importance because the brass was used in a knife fight. The brass would actually, it's a softer metal. So in a knife fight, if you did block somebody's blow with your knife, their blade would actually stick into the brass and you could disarm the individual. So that's what the brass is for. It's an actual Bowie knife, fighting knife. Just incredible. Look at that. Is that cool or what? Just a real chopper. Just beautiful. You always want to wipe down your knives if you've got fingerprints on them. And when it comes to brass, you do not want to polish this up. You want to let it naturally patina and just let it do its thing. Not corrode, just get a nice brown patina. It's kind of like a tan when you go to Hawaii. Just a beautiful knife. Loving it, loving it. And check these out. Really interesting blades. We'll take a few out of here. This is an old Craftsman. And look at that shield on there. That shield is really cool. Real American. This is a ACA Edge Rust Resistant Craftsman USA. It has a polished edge. I don't know if you guys can see this. Case did this in the 70s a lot when they went to their razor's edge. If you could see that, they've actually polished the edge. It's like a buffing mark that goes along each knife. Like I said, Case did this to their razor's edge line. What they would do is they'd actually etch the blade, not etch the blade, they would have a logo that said razor's edge, and those knives had the polished edge just like this. This was probably Craftsman's way of competing. Just beautiful. This was most likely made by Schrade for Craftsman. That's my guess. I'd have to do some research though. Just a beautiful knife. You guys already seen this. This is a Queen number 49. Just a really great working knife. Got another one of those in the shipment. Gerber 450. Just a great around, just a real nice blade. The 450s, what I like about them is this expanded width that they put on the handle. Just makes it a really nice, comfortable, cheap, affordable knife. Not cheap, but affordable knife made in USA. Buck, another affordable knife. This is a Buck 433T. Nice little EDC blade made in USA. Buck has a very nice affordable line. These knives range from $20 to $30. You can find them. It's a very nice knife. It's and the blade steel is really good too. It's got a nice heat treat on it. They really maintain their edge really nice. These are cool, and I'm going to show you these. You think cheap knives only come from China. That's not a fact. These were made by Schrade, and I think this was their way of getting into the cheap knife market. They've got, you know, they're made in America, but check this out. You can like customize these. Some have clips, like these little plastic clips right here. And check out the different types of blades. These are, I would say, $20 knives. You know, they cut corners. They got a little wobble in them, but not much. Just a really all-around good user knife. And then also, look at this. You got the keychain or the clip thing, and all you do is you press that and it detaches, and you can switch it to any side you want. Like that. You have different blade styles. Here's one. Look at that, fully serrated. Excuse me. And this is the Schrade CH8. Schrade CH8, and I'm sure these are extremely affordable. I really haven't done research on them yet, but I mean, I tell you, if you can find these for 15 bucks, 20 bucks, I think they're really a nice little knife to have. I think they have a little niche in the market there. Really cool. Look at this one. That's a nice spear point. It's got a liner lock. It's a very cheap knife, manufactured very cheap, but it's got a nice American feel to it. Nice EDC, and it's made in USA. A lot of people don't like to carry something that's made in China or Taiwan. I think these Schrade CH8s would be a very cheap alternative to carrying something made in China, but extremely affordable. I wouldn't be surprised if you could find these for 10 bucks, if not even lower. You could probably get batches of these for really cheap. But I like that little clip thing here that you can take on and off, or you can substitute it by putting a pocket clip on this side or even this side. It's really customizable. Got a nice lockup too. Really nice little knife for use. I like the blade. I like the blade shape. Now here's a smaller version. This is the CH3. What a cool keychain knife. I'm missing actually the clip for this one, but it's got a lock. It's a really thin lock. I don't know if you guys can see that. Very thin, but accomplishes the task. It's for light work. Just a real EDC blade. What a cool little keychain knife this would make. And this is the Schrade CH3. Highly recommend these little knives if you're looking for, like I said, a cheap alternative than to carrying something made in China. That's about it. Hey, for my fans out there, things that are coming up, the Microlink FR170. I'm doing my research on this. It's got a light on it. It's got weather channels. It can charge your cell phone. It's got a crank. It's made by Eaton. So far, I'm really digging this. That's coming up. I'm also going to do a review of the new this. I can't really take apart the whole thing. It's let me see. There we go. This is the Pathfinder School from the Canteen Shop, and this is just beautiful. It's a whole cooking kit, and I will be doing a review on this shortly. Me utilizing it out in the yard, and we'll see that. So that's about it. I hope you guys stick around, subscribe for the upcoming videos, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. I like looking at my knives. I hope you guys do also. Take it easy. Later.